So can you give me evidence of that?
Again, you're going to ask for a source. It was on the
And you're
news.
gonna have fucking nothing.
The governor of Florida was fucking on. He was on the stand, fucking going off and confused about how we're just forgetting about it. He gave a list of names when he pulled everybody out. Our military just yanked them out. We left. First off, we completely armed an enemy, gave them weapons, and then he gave them a list of names of Americans that were still stuck there, and they hunted them down. He got people killed, and then he went to the funeral for these people and didn't give a shit. That's you don't see treason there. That's fine with you. The president giving enemies weapons, arming them with helicopters that they were hanging people with, and literally getting our people killed. That's not treason to you?
Yeah, so when it relates to this, one, you'd have to demonstrate to me that any of the stuff was functional when it relates to like the stuff that was left there, because they left there due to the fact that it would have costed more to get those particular things than to like
There was a
make them
viral
like
video on TikTok
non-operational.
of them using a Black Hawk helicopter to hang people before TikTok took
Yeah,
it down.
so okay, so can you give me anywhere where we could find this? And it was particularly from the U.S. that the U.S. got, I mean, that they got at that time period from the U.S.
Hold on. Let me.
Because to make a claim that someone was like committing treason and it should be unalived given like the Constitution is a wild claim. And if you don't have evidence of that type of assertion, that is fucking ridiculous, right? Thank you for the hint. I appreciate it. That is actually ridiculous because that is extremely harmful for you to like posit in front of thousands of people that this person has committed a crime that is indicative of literally unaliving. And your source is a TikTok doesn't even exist anymore. But yeah, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you disagree, send a guest request right now. Y'all know, accept the first people who send requests. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live, everyone. Let's try to get to 500 shares, everyone. It should help get it out to more people. Copy link. You can help send it to a few friends or whatnot like that. But yeah, if you, again, like my content, follow me if you haven't already. I go live literally every single day. We're going to be live for another 4 hours or so, everyone. Tap the screen, 1 mil likes. Yep. It's a bit early to do the 1 mil likes one. Ask Parker for his evidence as well. Don't forget that. Yeah, very clearly. Agreed. And I will provide it. Always have stuff linked to my Discord and stuff as well. But yeah, tap
Can
that
you hear
screen,
me?
everyone. Yeah, I do hear you.
Okay. So I just found a New York Post article with the video in it.
What's the title?
Hold on. I fucking. It just says shocking video showing Taliban flaunting seized Black Hawk. See, like that. That's why I'm getting frustrated because everybody in these comments is like, "Oh, his sources. He don't have a source." Like, dude, I didn't expect to get fucking put on the spot. I don't write down my sources for this shit. I just see it and I'm like, wow, I can't fucking believe this is happening.
Uh, well, I mean, but it's a crazy thing to stay on alive in front of that many people.
I know, dude, but it's
You know
just
what I mean?
crazy. Like, it's just opinions and then a mix of a dash of fact. That's all. That's all this is.
Yeah. So this was prior. This was prior to them pulling out. So it was said that they were supposed to pull out troops by September 2021. This article is from August 2021.
No, that video was surfaced after
No,
this bullshit
no, this is literally
happened.
this article is from August 31st. You said the video was within the article. The article is with from August 31st, right? Um, and
Okay, so
this
now because
happened
there's
to
a
pull out
date
troops
on it,
by September 2021. So this is
it's fucking
after.
crazy. Digital editing is impossible, I guess, or
What do you mean
that's
digital
crazy.
editing is you think that they edited the date when they posted it? You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. There's
No, make
no
that.
way.
I'm telling
That
you,
is like next level coping. That is next level coping.
you're not. Again, dude, you're not understanding anything I've fucking said since I got on here, and the whole
I
fucking
trust me.
argument.
I've tried.
And the whole argument, the problem is with a lot of the shit that we're talking about. Again, this is conspiracy brain, and all these people in the comments that are fucking coping real hard. You
You just coped
cannot,
hard.
you cannot tell me that this kind of shit that I have said, and these opinions and these topics and these conspiracies that I have said, there are evidence of these things out there, but it's so little.
But you
and
don't
the
have
media
access
says
to it. You have like
otherwise.
none. So real. Yeah. There's
No, it
so
is.
little
Yeah,
evidence supporting your position.
Again, Steven Crowder, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, all that shit. But again, because you said they're not credible, it doesn't matter.
Dude, that's like citing myself.
Well, you're a nobody, so it wouldn't matter.
That doesn't matter how many people. Should I cite Hassan? I appreciate the whale diving. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If I cited Hassan Abi to you, would you accept it? No, you fucking wouldn't. So what are you telling me, dude? You're not going to accept Hassan as a source, bro. This guy needs to. You need to get a grip, dude.
Do
Acquire
research on it myself.
Honestly,
that is the whole point of telling somebody something.
Acquire a grip on reality, bro.
So because if you give me something and you tell me something happened, if I ask you for a source, and you give me a source, what is the difference if I don't give you a source? The whole fucking point
I can actually clarify your position, clarify the position. I can actually like justify it.
See, you know what's really fucking sad about the internet is that every single person has gotten this fucking belief that if this person that is a professional hasn't said it, then it doesn't matter. That's a problem. That is a huge problem, that nobody is using their own fucking mind to debunk or fucking research any of the shit that they're talking about. Neither do you. You're going off of articles, you're going off of links and posts and shit. Instead of trying to put the pieces together and link everything to yourself, hear multiple different people talk about it, and then do your own research. You read an article, you see a post, and you're like, that's fact. That's a problem.
That's not what I do, right? You don't even do that.
That's what you've been doing this whole time.
No. You know what you do? You just make claims by whipping shit out of your ass and stamping the "trust me, bro" approval and throwing the shit at the wall and making it stick.
I'm not saying trust me,
right?
bro.
That's you. No, that is literally what you do, dude. That is literally what you do.
I said do your research. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, you said trust me, bro, and then you gave me an article, right? You're the one who pulled up the article, not even me. I give sources like studies, like generally speaking, for the claims that I make. I haven't made claims that relate to this that would require something like that. If you'd ask for a source, I'd make sure to give it to you. But when it relates to this is literally something that came prior to the point in which he pulled out of Afghanistan, one. And number two, you then coped really hard and then said that this is like they changed the timestamps on it, right? To make sure to control the narrative or something.
That has
like,
happened.
dude, actually get a grip, dude. You need to acquaint yourself with reality, my guy.
Oh, so are you the type of person that thinks the government would not lie to you at all?
The government clearly would, but this isn't the government, dude. This is literally
Are you
a private
fucking kidding
business.
me? Oh, dude, we don't even need to get into it anymore.
The New York Post is not the government.
What you just said tells me that you probably fucking soaked up 9/11 and believe everything that was said about 9/11.
What about 9/11 didn't happen?
You're saying that this isn't the government, right? That made that post. This is media?
It literally isn't. It's the New York Post.
Right. It's a news outlet, right?
Yeah, which is not the government.
Okay.
It's a private business. We live in a capitalist society.
Have you not seen the news station that got shut down on 9/11 when it was happening because they said that the second building fell before it even fell? And
can you give me evidence of that? That it got shut down because of this reason?
They don't. Of course, bro.
Or is this another trust me, bro? What do you mean, bro? I have no evidence.
You are fucking absurd. If it's a government,
I need evidence for an assertion that I made. Oh my god!
You are absurd. If the government is trying to keep people fucking quiet and people they don't want people to know the truth, how in the fuck am I going to give you a reliable source at all?
You know, in 1983, Trump joined the Illuminati.
I mean, I would believe it. I would believe it.
Yeah. Trump joined the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the secret societies. In 1983. You believe it?
I mean, are you gonna? Are you suggesting?
Dude, because I whipped that right out of my ass and you just believed it.
No, I'm saying.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Are you gonna tell me that that's not a possibility, though?
I'm not saying it's not a logical
Well,
possibility,
that's what
right?
I'm saying. That's the
Right?
whole
No,
point
no,
of what I'm
no, no,
trying to
no.
tell
You're
you.
not just saying it's a possibility, right?
What about Bohemian
Logically
Grove,
speaking,
bro? People didn't believe
stop,
Bohemian Grove was real.
stop. Logical possibility and probable are completely different things, okay? Logical possibility is saying that there's no contradiction with that happening. Like, there's no contradiction with me floating up into space right now, but it's physically impossible because there's gravity, right?
I think you could do it.
No, I can't just like, dude, come on. I'm not Superman, bro.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's like I know Alex Jones again with the Sandy Hook thing that was terrible, but you got to admit that when he fucking exposed the Bohemian Grove situation, that made the government and the politicians and everybody look so fucking shady
Yeah, Alex
because
Jones is right probably 5% of the time, okay?
I would say
Probably
about I'd say
5%,
like
and that's one of
70 to
them.
80.
I
I'd
appreciate
say
the
like
quarrel. Now,
70
actually, let
80%.
me lower that. 0.5% of the time. My bad. 5% was way too much. 0.5% of the time. Actually, I'm not even joking. He literally, bro is not right all the time. You're
If
lying to
if if
yourself.
Alex Jones
70,
wasn't
80%
correct,
is
they wouldn't have
wild,
canceled him on
bro.
every single fucking platform. He had to go make his own website because he's
Yeah,
been
and they also
canceled on
cancel
everything.
people like Nick Fuentes, and that's a great cancel. You agree, right?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, literally a white supremacist, right? Literally a
Oh
neo-Nazi.
yeah, if he's openly racist and saying horrible things, then yeah, he should be canceled for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Okay,
But that's
so
not what Alex
there's
Jones
some
does.
level of no. There's some level of we're going to cancel some people, right? We don't want them on the
Well,
platforms.
hold on. Now you're comparing Alex Jones blowing up the
I'm
government's
not
secrets
compare.
to
Well,
a racist.
I'm not comparing. I'm just telling you that there's some level of threshold that we place.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll ride with
That there
that.
are some people that we ban,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's
And
definitely
just because we
racial
ban those
bias.
people, just because we ban those people doesn't mean that there's something shady there, right? There's an actual legitimate reason as to why those people were banned.
Well, see, I won't agree with that because there's been a lot of people
So
that have
there's
been
not a
canceled for
legitimate
no
and
reason.
reasonable there's not a legitimate and reasonable approach to saying that you should ban racists from these platforms.
No, racist, absolutely. But what does that have to do with Alex Jones getting completely canceled on
I'm
every
just saying,
platform?
well, because we're establishing that there are some people, okay? So it's not the case that in all scenarios, right, we just allow any type of speech, right?
Dude.
That's the point I'm
Okay.
establishing. And then the second
Okay.
point would be
Well, give
the
me a
stuff
reason
that
they
he
would cancel
says
him.
is clearly speaking, right, misinformation in many scenarios. Many scienarios.
Okay.
It relates
So
to
so
he's been literally
now
proven in court wrong, right?
so now, yeah, on one thing. So now,
You know how much money he had to pay for that?
yeah, that one thing that he was wrong about and
That
he
is
apologized for.
fucking
Yeah.
wild. No, it's not just that. Not just like one thing he was wrong about. You know how many times he said that? Thank you for the hand eye push. You know how much people he got to
He's
believe that?
he said, yeah, one thing, one topic. Jesus.
That's wild. You know he claims he literally believes that there's like reptilians controlling the entire planet. Have you watched fucking Alex Jones talk?
You know that, yeah, that's satire, dude. But there's a lot of shit on his show that is clearly satire. Like he's being fucking stupid on purpose. But
You can't tell with him because he actually believes some of that shit.
you just compared. You're saying that like I agree. A racist on any platform should get fucking shut down immediately. But how? Okay, validate Alex Jones getting canceled on every platform if there's not something they're trying to hide because that's all he talks about.
I
is the
probably
government
I
being
don't know.
up to
I
some
don't know
shit.
if I would ban Alex Jones. I wouldn't do it, right? I wouldn't ban it, right? Depending on what he said. If he said something like really insane that I just haven't heard about recently, right? I wouldn't ban him, right? But it's because of him lying. I would argue against him. I would make sure that we absolutely destroy his content in the fucking free marketplace of ideas. I appreciate the corgi. Thank you so much. That's literally what I would do, right? But clearly speaking, I don't know the misinformation. Is that not a blatant fucking reason?
Well, the misinformation thing, like they didn't start sticking people with the misinformation thing until the pandemic hit.
No, there was misinformation happening prior to that.
Yeah, but it wasn't like extremely
It
enforced.
happened more because it was enforced. It happened more because there was harmful misinformation
What?
about COVID.
What the fuck? I just saw somebody in the comments say crisis actors. Exactly. Exactly what the fuck I'm talking
That's
about.
exactly what fucking Alex Jones said about the Sandy Hook thing. You're doing it again. Literally following the same shit. This is exactly why that type of stuff is harmful for him to
Okay.
be able to perpetuate. So
Again,
then it gets people
Alex
like you to be able
Jones
to
was
believe that
wrong
same
about
shit
Sandy
with
Hook
literally no fucking evidence.
100%.
Like, dude, you have literally no evidence for that claim, and you still believe it, dude. It's
Do you have
like
fucking eyeballs? Hey, do you have fucking
yes, I do
eyeballs?
have eyeballs, and you can send me a
Okay, do
source
you
and
have a
let me see
brain,
that
right?
with
You
my
have a brain, right?
eyeballs.
And you have ears,
My
right?
eyeballs.
You have a working brain, right?
Yes, I do.
You got fingers, right?
Yes.
So you could go to this thing called the internet, and you can search and do
Yeah,
hours
what
of
on
research,
the
and you'll
internet?
be fucking mind blown when you dig hard enough.
What on the internet?
I don't know, man. There's this thing
Understand,
called
alright.
Google. You just type in fucking
You see what I mean?
crisis
He said, "I
actors,
don't even
and you'll
know." He
find.
said, "I don't know." Like,
Oh, okay. So
Andy, appreciate the
now,
subscription. Thank you so
basic
much.
conversations. I mean, they like the crisis actors. Like crisis actors are real. That is 100%. Like, there's no doubt. But the Sandy Hook thing,
Can you give me evidence?
obviously, that would be why he'd probably think that shit is fucking fake because there are crisis actors
Trust
for
me,
other shit.
bro. I need to get an Omnitrix that has "Trust me, bro" on it. Like you know the that was easy button. Instead, it's gonna say "Trust me, bro." Okay, that's what I'm gonna make
times
that button.
they had bodies laying out covered up with tarps that were supposed to be dead, and then the fucking guy uncovers his face for a second that's supposed to be dead, and the
Trust me,
fucking
bro.
media guy runs over to cover it up because he's like, fuck.
Trust me, bro.
It's so sad that like everybody on the internet can see the same video and then it be from the fucking media, from the news channels, and go viral, and motherfuckers whack like they never saw it.
I literally didn't see anything you're talking about. Can you please give it to me?
Oh, maybe you need to like get into the conspiracy side of TikTok because you'll find a lot of crazy motherfuckers that
I
are
have
saying
been on
like,
conspiracy side of TikTok. I know a lot of lore about that stuff, about the aliens, the fucking Greys, the
oh
Nordics,
well,
right? We can go
fuck
into all the
aliens.
fucking shit.
That's absurd.
Right.
That shit is absurd. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's just on the same fucking playing field as you right now.
No,
You
it's
understand?
not.
Yes.
The government being corrupt and fucked up and paying.
Wait,
fucking...
I believe the government is corrupt to some extent, right? But
then we're
we have
best friends
facts to
already.
actually back that up, right? You're not actually providing facts to back that up. Right, there are certain respects in which the government is corrupt in terms of like corporations being able to influence politicians and influence
Okay.
the legislation that exists, right? But that
Okay.
does not mean every aspect of the government is corrupt within nature. That is
Right.
that is called a composition fallacy. You're saying
Right.
because parts of this particular thing are this way, that means the whole operates that way. And the same thing would be justifying given the particular reasoning that say I can't see trees because trees are made up of atoms. Atoms are not visible to the human eye. Therefore, trees would not be made visible to the human eye because they're made up of atoms, right? But that's not the case because there would be a composition fallacy there.
Damn, them some big words. So
That was not a big word, and I literally explained it too. And I guarantee you couldn't tell it to me back.
Oh my god, dude. Yes, talking about the fucking the composition of a tree is like it's atoms and shit. And it's a fallacy. Yeah. The fucking
The parts, the whole. You're not even gonna talk about that.
yeah. I'm not gonna talk about the whole because I had something I wanted to say. So you're fucking with the conspiracies, right?
What conspiracies?
So you believe the government's corrupt, and you would agree that
These aren't conspiracies. These are factual.
right. So is the crisis actors and all that other shit. Agreed. But
No, you provided no evidence for that. I can provide you evidence that there are corporate lobbyists that influence legislation. Like I can literally give that to you.
oh my god. Okay, so fuck, what was I gonna say, man? Okay, so yeah, what do you have to say about the Russian troops that found the laboratories with adrenochrome in them, bro?
Can you give me evidence of that?
Go look it up.
Go look it up. It's like you're trolling, bro. Come on, man.
I'm not trying to.
You
troll,
literally,
but
you
at
literally
this point,
watch
it's-
Alex Jones' podcast and just like run with the information.
No, I don't watch
The
Alex
entire-
Jones' podcast.
the
I
Galaxy,
usually
appreciate it.
watch.
Thank you.
I usually only watch Alex Jones when he goes on Joe Rogan's because Joe Rogan will put him in his place if he's spewing nonsense.
Trust me, bro. Trust me. Just
Are you
come on,
fucking
man.
kidding me?
Please, just trust me. Trust me, bro.
I left comments on those videos. I swear.
You literally cannot come on my live and like get super angry at me at the beginning when you came on my live and be like, "You're saying all this bullshit and stuff like that," and then you literally
yeah,
come on my
you
live.
are.
You don't give me any evidence.
A lot of the shit you're saying is like snowflake bootlicking shit. Like it's absolutely
what's
fucking
what's
bend over and
snowflake?
fuck me,
What's
Biden.
snowflake and what's bootleg?
I said bootlicker.
What's wrong with what I'm saying?
What do you mean? What's wrong with what you're
Give me
saying?
one
You're
thing.
essentially fucking saying that Biden's the shit.
No, I'm not. I don't like Biden. I think Biden is a plate of shit. Just Trump is a plate of shit with a half plate of shit on the side.
Oh well, then what the fuck are we doing here?
Well, what do you mean?
Everything
I'm
you
s-
said was like you were sniffing Joe Biden's ass. If you fucking
No,
don't like Joe
I don't
Biden
like
either,
Joe
then
Biden at
damn, that
all.
makes this conversation way more interesting.
Yeah, he's literally been in office for 40 fucking years, right? And he's literally he oh my I could go on tirades about Joe Biden for a long time, right? But I don't like Joe Biden at all. Okay, I
Yeah,
think he's
that's
better
good to
than
know.
Trump though. Like I really wish I could sit here and I could just like go off on all of the bad things I don't like about Joe Biden, but I can't do it because I have to talk to people about fucking Trump.
I mean, you could easily just swipe that shit, kick me out of here, and go on a rant, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This is a debate platform. I can rant later.
Because that's interesting. You don't like Trump and you don't like Biden, but you
Yeah.
agree with sending money to Ukraine. But you know the government's corrupt. But you disputed the other
And
guy's
within certain
claims.
respects,
You disputed the other guy's claims, even though there is evidence, and he didn't give you the exact sources because again, nobody's fucking sitting on the sideline with a laptop ready to get in here and argue with you.
we gave him time to look up the source.
I mean, I only did that once, and you pulled up some bullshit. But
No, you pulled up some bullshit, and I called out your bullshit,
Nah,
right?
bro,
You literally,
I'm telling
you
you.
gave me something that was prior to,
You're fucking
literally
lying
prior
through
to
your
them pulling out of Afghanistan, right? What are you talking about, dude?
bruh, calm down, bruh.
I'm completely calm, dude. I'm like laughing about it.
Me too. It's just funny. But
Acquaint yourself with reality. I should have said that instead.
there you go. You know what? That's polite. You know, if you said that shit, I'd be like, you know what? I should. But I
That
don't
is
want
not
to.
polite. No, I'm
It's
kidding.
just-
It is polite. It is polite.
It's way more polite than get a fucking grip. But
Yeah, get a grip. Yeah.
it's I don't know, man.
Come on. Yeah, you had to play Call of Duty to get that one. To get a grip. You don't get the get a grip thing if you didn't play Call of Duty wagers.
The text messages between Hunter Biden and his dad in Ukraine and shit. What do you got? What do you really don't believe that or?
Wait, sorry. The connections with Ukraine with Joe Biden. I don't think that you have conclusive evidence about Joe Biden being connected to that. But sure, there's some like suspicious stuff when it relates to Hunter Biden. But I mean, he's a lawyer, right? He what's it called? Obviously he's gonna have more opportunities because his dad is Joe Biden.
Whoever just said Hunter's not the president though. Like, yeah, but it's important.
I mean, if it was Donald Trump Jr. doing the same thing, I wouldn't say it was that necessarily relevant.
I mean,
Like,
I would still be like,
I would
that's
call
fucked
out
up.
thyou're Trump does.
I mean, I still think that it has to do with it because that whole family is influencing. Like, if you're the son of the president, your influence is going to be insane in other countries.
Yeah, if I brought up Donald Trump Jr., you'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's not even Trump." Like you guys literally just bring up things that relate to Trump. It's just the media trying to take out Trump.
No, that's not at all. You haven't tried to. I know that Trump Jr. is kind of an asshole from what I've heard, but I don't.
Yeah, and
I haven't looked
I could
into
talk about the times that he did drugs and stuff like that, but no one ever brings that up.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care what Hunter Biden did. If you want to do fucking crack, do crack, but don't be fucking with our money while you're doing crack. That's a problem. That's why I got a problem with the money being sent to Ukraine, because again, the illegal businesses that are over there, the laboratories and all the other shit that we have over there that he's so desperately trying to protect.
Everyone wants to tell you in the chat, 2 billion.
2 billion.
Yeah,
What about 2 billion?
Jared Kushner.
Bruh. All right. You know what? You're right. I don't got no sources. I could go get my laptop and pull it up and be a nerd, but I don't want to do that. I could argue my opinion all day. You don't have to believe it or agree with it because, again, I'm not giving you sources, which is apparently what you need because you're a fucking vampire. You have to have... You're an information vampire, dude. It's like, oh, you said this? Give me a fucking paragraph.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna live in a society where I'm just gonna start making claims, and you're just gonna accept them, and I'm not gonna give you any reason to believe it, right? You're just gonna accept it immediately. You know
That's not
how
what I
much we're
said.
gonna move in that society?
That's not what I
Nothing
said.
at all.
That's not what I said. Not one time did I say that's how it should be.
Dude, an information vampire means that I was just asking you for a source for a claim that you made.
I know, but I'm saying, if I tell you something and I don't have a source, you are capable of retaining that information and going and researching it yourself and then coming up with something later.
I'm gonna be so real, right? I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to remember that by the end of the live.
Oh my god, you're saying I'm not interesting?
No, I'm saying I literally go live for 5 hours, 6 hours every day. So I just like there's so many conversations where I do miss information sometimes.
Nah, I get it. Yeah, I called him a vampire. What of it?
Trust me, bro. Approved.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm gonna. You know what? That's my new. That's my new shit.
I'm actually gonna make Trust Me, Bro merch. Like, that's actually happening.
You're welcome.
Well, it's not because of this. I've been planning
It's
this a while.
gonna be good merch. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
It's gonna sell
Trust
good,
me,
trust
bro. It's gonna be great. Yeah. So, is there anything else
Well-
you want to go over or talk about?
Okay. Well, the number one reason I support Trump, I'll just get straight back to that topic. I feel like, yes, he was an asshole. Absolutely. He was rude. And again, like the other guy said, he wasn't like born and fucking raised and bred to be in politics. But I think what he did was what we needed. He stood up to fucking Korea. He didn't take nobody's shit. He wasn't afraid to fucking be a leader. That's important. Like our president right now, he's a fucking pussy. He wouldn't fucking do shit.
You know that the relations with North Korea were terrible anyway.
I mean, they've been terrible for a very long time, and at least somebody did something.
It did nothing. It literally did nothing. Thank you for the dinosaur. I appreciate it. Thank you so
What
much.
do you
I
mean?
appreciate it. It's literally just like a.
They stopped testing their missiles because Trump fucking
He
told
he
us.
called him Rocket Man before, met with him, and then called him Rocket Man after.
What? He was talking shit to him?
Yeah, he was talking
what?
shit.
Yeah, he's the fucking leader of the free world. He can talk shit.
You understand that that's not going to be conducive towards having a good relation between countries? Do you not
I'm
realize
sorry,
that when you have a country's president calling you fucking Rocket Man on Twitter in front of hundreds of millions of people?
If you're the king and you're on top, I think you can say whatever the fuck you want.
This guy,
Sorry.
right? Okay, so Biden can say whatever the fuck he wants too, right?
Well, if he could formulate a sentence, maybe.
I mean, he can formulate sentences, right? He just formulates incoherent sentences.
Yeah.
You got to get it right, bro. But honestly, right? Again, I would take incoherent Biden, right, over Trump. I'm not joking.
That's so crazy to me. And you don't agree that our country needs borders?
No, we have borders right now.
No,
And
I mean,
again, right?
I
Like
mean, like
I do
physical-
think. Hold on, I want to clarify. I do think that people take Biden's like state mentally way too far, right? He's not incoherent in all circumstances, but there are many clips of him being incoherent, right?
Yeah.
There is a claim that he is mentally degraded over the time. That's true, right? But
Yeah, they're both
there are many
old fucks, yeah.
many clips of Trump being incoherent, right?
Yeah, they're both old fucks, 100%.
Yeah.
And that's another problem. I just saw a fucking video earlier where somebody said like the younger generation needs to step up. We need to stop having such old people in control of everything. I agree with that. But you really don't think that like our country having physical borders that are effective is a good idea? You had a problem? Did you have a problem with that?
We do have physical borders that are. What do you mean physical border?
I mean a wall that is effectively keeping people from getting into our
Well,
country.
we don't have to have things all the way across the border.
Why don't we?
We currently don't. We haven't throughout all of history.
The most sought after country on the planet.
Yeah, and there are openings. That's why there's border patrol.
Yeah, okay, so we just keep throwing men and women at the border to protect it instead of just building a wall where we wouldn't have to do that.
Okay, why do you want to build a wall on the Canadian border? Because people are flying to Canada.
We should. Yeah, eventually.
So we should build a wall on the Canada border and the Mexico border.
Yeah, what do you mean? I live right next to the Canadian border, and there is massive problems up here because of people coming in illegally. That's a problem everywhere.
So in Canada too. Okay, so for example, how far should we go into the water into like the ocean? Because remember, people could just swim in the ocean around the borders.
Well,
Like,
again,
on the border
like I
wall.
said, that's where you could just have a couple people posted on the ends.
So border patrol.
Yeah, a few. You wouldn't have to have hundreds of thousands of people watching the border.
We don't have hundreds of thousands of people watching the border.
Yeah, which is why there's so many people getting in.
There isn't that many people getting in through the border. Most people who
You're
come into the
fucking
country.
insane.
Hold up.
You're
most
fucking
people,
insane.
Most people who come into the country come into the country by flying here through legal visa processes, and then overstaying the visa. That's the most people. Most people here undocumented, right? If we relate to the overall population of people in the U.S., clearly speaking, it's not a high percentage of people. Thank you for the hand
There's
hearts. I
so
appreciate
many.
it.
What? Again, you're gonna be like source, but there's so many fucking. That was a huge crisis for a fucking couple years where it was just people were mind blown at how many fucking illegal immigrants were getting over here. That's
Yeah.
the whole reason that the wall was
Again,
even
you're just saying that there's
started.
a lot, right? How many?
Oh, okay. Fuck. I need garlic. bro.
Point zero
Keep
three
this-
percent of the total population.
I gotta get this. What current population in the U.S.? I'm talking about the ones that came over.
0.03% of the total population.
0.03% of whose population? Ours or Mexico's?
The U.S.
I'm talking about the ones that were coming over, the ones that aren't registered as part of the population.
No, I'm saying people who are coming to the country through the border makes up like probably like 0.03%. Are you okay, bro?
You can't even understand the question that I'm asking.
No,
you.
no, no.
That's
I'm not.
crazy.
Hold up. No, like, are you actually okay, man?
You genuinely can't You literally cannot comprehend the question I'm asking you. It's too much for you.
What's
crazy.
the question? What did I not understand?
The people that are coming across the border illegally, majority of them are not registered, not identified at all.
Well, actually, majority of people who are in the country undocumented were from visas, right? But overstaying visas. So like they did go through legal processes.
You said my
Right.
breathing is concerning, bro. It's because I'm fat. Fuck. What do you want?
I know. We were just trying to make sure something was like that you're fine. I don't think that's because of the reason, but like yeah, no, we were just trying to make sure. Okay, bro.
I'm fat and I'm walking. Got a problem with it? Like, what you want?
No, it's the breathing. It was the breathing in the mic. Like,
Oh, what's up?
like,
Hit me with a donut real quick. But yeah, I don't know, man. You're telling me it's 0.3%?
oh, I was being like over dramatic, right? It's
Oh, being
probably like
facetious.
it's probably like point something percent of the population. It's like a very low percent of the population.
I don't
Not
believe
facetious,
that.
but like I
Source.
was just trying to indicate low.
Source.
Yeah, I'll give you one. It's from the
There we go. My turn. Fine, yeah.
the
I'm
Center
turning,
for
bro.
Immigration Studies.
Center for Immigration Studies. Bro's turning me into an information vampire.
No, so real, dude. You should be.
Gotta get some garlic. Keep me safe.
How many people do you think in the population are undocumented?
Undocumented? Well, see, the problem is if they're undocumented, you can't really give an accurate number. But
Estimates.
I'm sure it's going to be an absurdly low number just because they want Biden to look good. Let's see, like,
So you literally have it set up in your brain that no matter what you are about to see in information, you're still gonna hold the same position. He's like justifying it before he looks at it. He's like,
no, because there's so many times where it's been blatantly obvious that they're just trying to it's like they're doing PR basically, just trying to make Biden administration look good for no fucking reason. Instead of fixing something that's wrong with the country or something that's wrong with a specific area, like Hawaii, for example, that was awful.
I appreciate the confetti. Thank you so much. Yeah, so
just
it's
blow
estimated.
it up.
It's estimated there's like 500,000 illegal entries into the U.S. That's including this from Pew Research, including like U.S. People overstaying visas and going through border. So that's not counting the people who are coming through the border. And if we take that and divide that by the total U.S. population, let's do that real quick. Divided by 330 million. Yeah, that's 0.0015.
Hey man, that's still a lot.
Appreciate the sunglasses. Thank you so much.
That's still a lot. Let's think about the total population of the, like that's a lot, man. That's a big number, regardless. Come on now, look at all the numbers. I'm joking. I got it. Okay, okay. I feel like I'm in the wrong place because I just saw somebody in the
And that's a
comments.
year, by the way. That's a
I said
year. That's a whole year's worth of people.
I said something about Hawaii, and somebody in the comments said Hawaii wasn't natural. That's one thing I'm not gonna get on board for, bro. Hawaii was attacked by space lasers. Come on,
Yeah, yeah, that's something.
come
That's
on.
something I would expect you to get on top of. Thankfully, you're not.
No,
Appreciate the
yeah.
background.
See,
Thank you.
I'm at least I try to keep it somewhat reasonable, where it's like there could be some tweaks and some liars in there that you don't. There's no way to be right or wrong about it. I like the shit that's questionable, no matter what side you stand on. But you know,
But literally,
you can't.
space lasers. Yeah.
He said
Gosh.
blue lasers from space. Look at it. Look at it. It's just like the fires a couple months ago when they all started at the same time. Come on, bro.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to go over or talk about, man?
No, I think we're good. I followed you.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
I enjoyed the conversation. It was fun.
Peace out.
See ya.
Does anyone notice how he came in like extremely aggressive, and then by the end, thank you for the good afternoon. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He mellowed out. Anyone notice that? That was a W. W in terms of the mellow out. Yo, thank you, Alfredo. I appreciate the epic GG. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
What's happening?
Yeah, how old are you? Stacy, I appreciate that the subscription. Thank you so much, Stacy. How old are you?
35.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
I definitely do.
Why so? Yo, Dean, man, I appreciate the rose. Why so?
I mean, there's a lot of reasons. I usually like to ask people why don't they?
Well, I mean, I can give you many reasons. One,
Well,
he's
give me not opinionated reasons. Like, give me actual reasons why
yeah,
you don't support.
he's
All right.
literally lied about the election being stolen for the past few years.
Okay.
And
Okay. Let's
even
stop right there.
Trump
Let's stop right
appointed.
there. I'm not trying to like. Let's go one at a time. So why do you say that was a lie?
Well, because there's absolutely no evidence indicating it to be the case, even though we've had multiple different court cases, in like even from Trump-appointed judges that didn't indicate that to be the case. This is the least fraudulent election in U.S. history.
Okay, but there was also, are you aware that there has been many people in many states that have been arrested for election fraud regarding the 2020 election? So in order
And
for,
most of them were Republican.
no, 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 no.
Okay, well then,
It's
do you want
not
to
it's
send them
not
to me?
about
Let's
a,
go through them. Let's see their party affiliation.
hold on. Well, I can tell you the party affiliation, but you're not going to believe me, but it's
Oh,
okay.
let's see. Yeah, let's
Um,
see.
hold on. But so in order for people to be arrested for election interference or charges regarding election fraud, there had to be some type of interference. You would agree?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
There wouldn't have to be, but there was some level of interference, right? But there was proportionally less comparative to every other election in U.S. history. There's interference in every election.
So Trump's indictments hold so much power because he was charged. Isn't that a little bit of hypocritical?
How is that hypocritical? 91
Okay,
charges could
because
indicate that possibly one could be true.
okay, so Trump, one of Trump's indictments that you guys like are so in love with is that it regards the 2020 election. It's him saying something that they say he was asking for 11,000 votes. So they charge him for that.
No, it's
But
not
there
just
were
the
people
asking for
that did not.
11,000 votes. It was like
Okay.
there's RICO violations, which means he uses like multiple different people to like try to defraud the United States government. So that would be a process of it. There was oh my gosh, there's like a fly. There was also like racketeering and stuff like that. So there's like other ones that aren't like specific to that.
Okay, but once again though, there has been people arrested in the states of Michigan, Georgia, Wisconsin, and Arizona regarding the 2020 election.
There were people
So that
arrested in those
alone
places. Can you tell me the
proves.
party affiliation? Like tell me where to find this, and then we'll go through the party affiliation of all of them.
You said tell you where to find this.
Yeah. Yo, Sarah,
Um,
thank you so much for the whale diving. I appreciate it, Sarah. W Sarah in the comment section, everyone.
if you're gonna read it, you can look on the Gateway Pundit. But
And
there's
what's the
also a
title?
documentary. There was also a documentary made in 2021 that had
What's the title?
actual 2000 Mules.
Oh, I mean, I've already heard stuff like that. Yo,
But
Sarah, thank you for the whale
have
diving
you
again. I appreciate it, Sarah.
have you watched it?
I haven't myself, but I have multiple friends who have
Why
watched
not?
it and gone through it. They advised against it, said that there's nothing in it, and I know
Who's
them.
who's they?
I appreciate the whale diving. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, my friend Matt.
Who's they?
My friend Matt, who's in the live right now. Do you want to talk to him about it?
Well, I mean, so you take Matt's word for it?
No, yeah, I do. Hell yeah, dude. He's a really good friend of mine. Appreciate the whale diving. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We have very similar opinions when it relates to that. Do you want me to
You
bring
can
him
bring
up?
them up, but I mean, so since Matt tells you not to watch it, you don't watch it.
Yeah.
So you'd rather live with making a claim that can debunk your claim, but
Big Bando, I
instead you
appreciate it,
won't
Emma.
watch
Thank you.
it. So you'll just keep the claim,
No, 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 no.
and then you win that way.
I'm willing to look into it, right? But the evidence was poor, indicated by Matt, right? I have many prior experiences with Matt, indicating that he's very good at looking through data like this, right? So I didn't take that lightly when he said it. But if you want me to
Okay,
look through
Parker.
it even further because you think that maybe he missed something or something like that, I can go through
Okay,
and look at that.
Parker, hear me out, bro. So the last thing I don't even know you. The last thing I'm gonna do is lie to you, right? And lie to the people.
Well,
So
I don't know you. I know Matt though.
it's cool, but I'm just telling you. One thing about me is I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a factual person. I'm not an opinionated person, so you'll never hear my opinion because I don't have one. So I'm gonna tell you what I've seen.
Pretty sure you've told me your opinion.
So no, it's not an opinion.
You haven't told me a
would have
single
to
opinion on
be-
this live.
It would have to be an opinion for me for it to be an opinion. It's not an opinion. There's evidence.
You want
Whether
you know what
you've
is
seen
something
it-
wild? You
you're
saying that I
cutting me
don't
off.
share my opinions on this is
You
your own
are.
opinion.
No, but look though, that's not an
One,
opinion.
two,
That's the
right?
truth.
When I ask you,
That's
do
the
you
truth.
support Trump?
You cut me
And
off.
wait. When I ask you, do you support Trump? And you say yes, is that an
But
opinion?
we started talking about the election.
Wait,
and I
wait.
just
Is
told you-
wait? Hold
I
on.
just told you.
Is that
hold
an
on,
is
hold
that is
on,
that an
you cut me
opinion?
off.
Is that an
No,
opinion?
that's not an opinion. I'm
Okay.
giving you reasons, so that's not an opinion. That's a truth.
You can have
I'm
reasons
giving
behind
you.
your
I'm
opinion.
giving. No. So here's the thing, right? An opinion. Look at it like this, right?
It's a fact
An
that you
opinion.
support Biden. Is that what you're trying to say?
What?
Are you saying Are you saying instead of it being an opinion, what is it? You said you support Trump. What is it? You said
That's
it's not
not
an opinion.
That's not an opinion. If I support Trump and I'm telling you that, then that's a truth. Why I support Trump?
Yeah,
is
it's true that
also-
it's your opinion. That's what it is. Like what?
Nah, it's not, bro.
I'm so confused how you actually think that that's not your opinion. That's like actually wild, bro.
No, it's a fact. But like I said, though,
The fact that you
I can-
support him,
I-
right? Supporting him is an opinion. I appreciate that mustache.
I
Thank you so
asked
much. Like it's a
you-
fact
I
that I
asked you-
believe things.
No, but I asked you why don't you, and you didn't even tell. You just gave me one reason, and we stopped on
Because you
that
cut it
one
off.
reason.
I was gonna give you multiple
No,
reasons, and you cut it off.
No, I wasn't cutting it off. You
did.
have been cutting me off, And see, like I was trying to focus on that one
No, you
point.
said
We
let's
can
stick at
get
one point at a time. Thank you for the
at a
subscription. I
time,
appreciate it, Candy. Thank you for the
at
hand
a
card. I appreciate
time,
it.
not as a whole, but at a time.
Yeah, we haven't gotten past that first part.
Okay, yeah, you keep interrupting me. So you
My
said
bad.
something about we were talking about the election, right? So I was trying to tell you that in that documentary, um, there is whistleblowers and it is also full of video evidence, right? You don't know that because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, there's video evidence.
Yeah, and do you want to talk to Matt about it?
You never brought them up.
Oh,
But I
what?
mean, like,
You
I
want
mean,
to
what's
talk to him
the?
about it? I'll bring him up. Thank you for the hat and mustache. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You never brought them up.
I'm inviting him. We'll see if he joins if he sees it. Well, I mean, you can talk in the meantime. Ryan, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He might be away from his phone. Let me message him.
And most of you people that dispute there being, interference or whatever, you guys got that from TV. None of you have really done thorough research or even talked to anybody about it
Interference in
and see
relation to
if
what?
it's really true or not. It's
Interference in
crazy.
relation to what?
The election.
Yeah, and I've actually looked into it, right? I just haven't watched 2,000 Meals.
Okay, but
You're
looking
literally
into
using
it,
TV as your evidence. You know that, right?
that's not TV. That's not TV. It's a
What?
documentary. It's a
Yeah,
documentary.
aren't
It was made
documentaries
by a
on
citizen.
TV? That's what?
It was made by a citizen journalist with no agenda.
How do you know that they have no? What do
That's
you
better
mean no
than TV.
agenda, dude?
No agenda.
What do you mean
What
no
agenda
agenda?
did they? Do you
Appreciate
know
the
who
cat. Thank you
made?
so
Do
much,
you
Lana.
know who
Thank you.
made 2000 Views?
No, I don't know I did. All right, but I would say that everyone has some level of an
Dinesh
agenda if they're making a political based documentary.
Dinesh D'Souza. That's who made it, and he had no political agenda. He actually worked for Barack Obama
Thank you for the confetti. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
at one point.
Okay. What's your and your point
Let me
is?
ask you a question.
Appreciate
Do
the
you do
sunglasses.
you
Thank you so
be-
much. Thank you for the gamer cat.
do you believe that January 6th was what they call an insurrection or a storming of the Capitol or whatever they call it?
Yo,
Do you
wasn't
believe
me.
that?
Thank you so much for the Leon. I appreciate it. Wasn't me. W for wasn't me in the comment section right now, everyone. W's for wasn't me. How do you define an insurrection?
Definitely not what January 6th was. But by
Okay, so
definition,
by that definition, then no, it's not. But
yeah,
what's it?
because
We just need to clarify the definition of what it is. Like, what's an insurrection?
the definition of an insurrection is like over trying to overthrow the government.
So, was that a violent uprising against like an authority or government? Yeah.
No, it really wasn't though. Were you
Well, then
there?
how come people died? Did you see people breaking the windows?
No. Were you there?
I wasn't there.
Man, you should have been there, man. It was a great time.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Cap.
No cap.
Were you inside the Capitol?
No, I was not inside the Capitol.
So you weren't there.
No, I was there.
Where were
But
you
I
there?
wasn't inside. I didn't
So
need to
you were
go.
outside
I
of the
didn't.
Capitol.
Yeah, everybody was outside the Capitol.
No, no, there were people inside. Did you go
Yeah,
inside at any
but
point?
what if? Well, the people I was looking, I could see everything. So the people that you see on TV, like that was the whole purpose.
Did
These
you go
people have
inside
been.
at any point?
No, I did
No, you
not.
didn't. Did you get
No,
close?
did I get close? I mean, everybody was close.
No, like
It's
how
the
close did you
capital. Yeah,
get?
Have you ever been to Washington D.C.?
No, I haven't. How close did you get?
Uh, Close enough. I didn't go inside. I didn't need to
Well,
go
what is
inside.
close enough? Thank you for the cap. I appreciate it, Alfredo.
Well, there's only a few streets that separate the White House and the ellipse where President Trump was giving his speech, in the Capitol.
Oh, okay. And how close
It's
were you?
only it's walking distance.
And how
So
close
there
were
were
you?
people already in the Capitol while
He won't answer
President
this
Trump was
question.
still
How
giving
close
his
were you,
speech.
bro?
Like I just said, I was close enough.
Close enough doesn't tell me anything. That's okay, how close were you, bro?
Okay, I was in between the ellipse and the Capitol.
That's a very large area. Can you please? That's a few blocks, dude. Can you just tell me
Yeah,
where
a
you?
few
How
blocks. A
close?
few blocks. That was close. That
You
was
were
that was close
within.
enough.
No. Dude. You know exactly what you're saying. You were low key there, bro. Let's be totally real. You just don't want to say it right
Well,
now.
here's the thing, right?
Yeah, I fucking knew it, dude. You didn't even deny it. You didn't even
No,
deny
I'm
it,
not.
bro.
No, I don't. Here's the thing, right? Because you're getting all animated for nothing for your audience,
What do
and
you
it's just
mean, bro?
like
You're not even
it's kind of
denying the fact that I
at
just said
this
that you could
point,
have
like
been in the fucking Capitol building.
I just told you. I just told you. No matter how many times you asked me, I was not in the Capitol. Like I'm good. You
Yeah,
know,
and
like
are you telling the truth with that?
well, definitely. I don't lie. Why would I lie?
Well, well,
Why would I need to lie? Like I just said, there
well,
were
because
people.
I don't think that's a legal action.
Well, actually, it's not actually wrong for anything that I did. That's why I didn't get in trouble.
Oh, or they
I
just didn't
didn't
catch
vi-
you.
I didn't break any laws, my brother.
Well, not to their knowledge.
No, they know who was in there and who wasn't. Trust me.
Not everyone.
There's a lot of surveillance that they've been withholding from the general public, and there's a reason behind it, so
So
that
they
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 can
have
keep
like
the
incredible
narrative.
surveillance that we don't know, but they didn't have good enough like systems to stop people from getting in the first place.
That wasn't the objective. The whole objective was to let people in. You realize
Ooh,
that's the
so
whole
how do you
point
know
that
that?
people are missing. Because it's common sense, bro. It's common
Where's
sense.
the common sense at? Can you let me know?
Well, first off, right, one of the statements you made when we first started on this topic regarding January 6th was that people died that day. So there was like what they say, not even 10 people died that day, and they tell you that it's worse than 9/11. And then people like yourself or
I don't.
whoever
I
else
never said
actually
anything about being
believe that.
worse than 9/11.
9/11. Hold on. You guys
I never said
actually
that.
believe. Hold on. What you're cutting me off. What I'm
No. You're
saying
lying
is
about me. That's a wild claim to
you
say that
did
I
you
did
did
that.
say you did say you were like, oh, two people died or a few people died or
Yeah,
something.
I
I'm
said a
like,
few people died, which is true, right? I never said that it was
okay.
worse than 9/11. That's a wild claim.
No, I didn't say you said that. That's what Kamala Harris was quoted saying, or Joe Biden. Like
Can you give me a
they said it
source?
was worse than Pearl Harbor and worse than 9/11.
How many people died at
Definitely.
Pearl Harbor?
Not more than January 6th. I can
Okay,
tell
well
you
then,
that because
can you give me a source for that?
didn't the war start behind
Can
right
you give me
after
a
Pearl
source that
Harbor?
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris said that?
Why don't you just look it up yourself, bro? You're
Well, I
right
mean, you're
there.
the one who made the claim.
I told you that they said it, so all you have to do is just look it up.
Yeah, so like
It's that simple.
then every single thing I'm gonna say, you just need to look up too, right?
Well,
You're
see,
not gonna
like
require any source from
the
me.
difference is like I know propaganda. Like I can tell the difference between propaganda and truth.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
especially
bet
at
you're
this
so
point in
great at it.
2023.
Yeah, so real.
Like it's not hard. The people that don't get it, they're just willingly ignorant. And people could say, "Oh no, you're willingly ignorant." That's cool, but at the end of the day, one of us is right and one of us is wrong. Just make sure it's not you at the end of the. Just really make sure
Yeah, that's
that
why
it's
you need a
not you
source.
at the
Can you
end
give me a
of the day.
source?
Source on what?
Anything you've just said, because you made a lot of claims that I don't think you have justification for.
Uh, like what? January 6th or what?
No, about the claims about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Can you give me evidence that they
Well,
said that?
you can look them up. There's audio.
Thank you for the
So you
night time.
know
I appreciate it, by
where
the
do
way.
you where do you go to find your audio at?
Audio?
Yeah.
For what?
Like when you're trying to find a clip of something that you think Donald Trump said or whatever. Like,
Oh,
where
I
do
just
you
look it up on
listen to your
Google.
audio at? Huh?
Look it up on Google.
Okay, so why don't you just look that up on Google then? You're asking for a source. Why don't you
So
just do that?
what should I look up? Kamala Harris saying
Comments on January 6th.
Jan
Like you know how to
6.
look up. You know how to look up info for what you need to, what you want to look it
Yeah, I
up
want to
for to
see if you
fit your
can look at
narrative.
if you have anything.
But something for your something that doesn't fit your narrative, you want
Appreciate
to
that
slowly
mustache. Thank
walk
you so
to it.
much.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, because it's the
That's
claim
what
that
they
you
got you with.
made. Does he
That's
not
what they
realize that,
wanted.
like, dude, what you don't realize is that it's literally a claim that you just made.
Well, first off, like I just said. If I'm not an opinionated person, I'm not giving you an opinion. If I say it, I've seen
So Kamala
the
Harris
evidence to make this
said
a fact.
January 6th will echo in U.S. history like Pearl Harbor,
That's
9/11, and those
is.
other
Are you
circumstances.
reading that, or is that what
Yeah,
was
that's what
said?
this says.
Okay, but are you listening to the audio, or did you read it?
I just read
You're
it.
reading it.
Because
I
what do you want
told
me
you
to
about
listen
an
to the audio
audio,
right now while I'm on live?
huh?
You want me to listen to the audio while I'm on live?
Why not?
Okay. I appreciate that. Appreciate the hat mustache. Thank you so much. It's like a news thing that's like 10 minutes long. We can't do that.
See, and that's the thing, man.
I'm not gonna play an
But you're
entire 10-minute video on
automatically right,
live.
though. But you're automatically right
When did I say I'm
instead of playing
automatically
the ten
right? With
minute
what?
video.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
telling you what
cool.
it says.
Yeah, right. You're not playing it. You're just saying what they said. You're just repeating what they said.
Thank you for the little crown. I
And
appreciate it.
that's
Thank you
what a
so
lot
much.
of people
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
That's what a
that's
lot of
exact because
people
that's
do
what they did
is
say.
repeat what they said. What they said.
Yeah, you can also check there are multiple other people claim this, multiple other things on the
That's
internet. It's
cool.
not just that.
Y'all
So
keep
again,
believing in they and repeating
can you
what
give me a
they
single
told
source
you to
that
say.
no? Can you give me a single source that indicates that they said that it was worse than 9/11? Give me a single source. You made that claim.
Well, first off, I don't
Did you
even
listen to
listen
the
to these
audio?
people. I don't even listen to these people, and I even heard the audio myself.
So you
So
did hear the audio.
yeah, of course.
And do you think that they said that it was worse? So give me a single source that says that. I'll wait.
Of course.
I'll give you
What are you
time to go
talking
look it up.
about?
I'll give you time. Go ahead. Go
Their
ahead and find
press,
it, dude.
their press conferences. What are you talking about?
No, go
They try
find it,
to,
dude.
huh?
Go find it. I'll give you time.
Go find it.
Yeah.
I need to go find it. How do I play it for you? If I'm
Well, you
on
can
my
just tell me.
device.
You can just give me tell me what to look up once you find it.
We were just there. What are you talking about? You just said you could Google it, bro.
Are you
Just
talking about
Google it.
this?
What are you talking about?
Are
If
you
it fits
talking
your
about
narrative,
this is
no,
not
no, no. If it
just the
fits your
audio.
narrative, you
This
would
is
have
hold up.
done
This
it.
is not just
But
the
if
audio.
it
It's an
doesn't, you
entire
don't want
news
to do
thing.
it. That's like you guys are
Dude, it's
nuts,
not
man.
just the audio. It's an entire news thing.
Why didn't you watch it?
Because it's
Because
fucking
it's
10
10
minutes
minutes
long and I'm
long.
on live, bro.
Right, right, right. That shit's crazy, bro. All
And
you had to do is just play
is
it.
that not a legitimate valid reason?
No, it's not. Because if it
Well,
fits your narrative,
I would not
you
watch a
would have
10
played
minute
it.
video if it fit my narrative either.
Bro, if it fit your narrative, you would have definitely played it. Trust me.
10 minutes? No.
You liberals are all the same, bro.
What do you mean us
If
liberals are all the same? You're just like not
yes.
engaging with any of my points.
No, 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 definitely not. That's what you're doing. See, that's another thing that liberals do. You're telling me what I'm
You're
doing
literally
and
a
I'm not
liberal.
doing it. That's what you're doing.
You know something wild? You're a liberal.
Well, yeah, because that's what liberals do. Like
No, so
liberals
you're a
want
liberal too.
sources.
Thank you for the little crown. I appreciate it. You're a liberal too.
Liberals want sources all the time, and
Yeah, yeah. You want sources. You're a liberal.
if it's a source, no, no, if it's something that fits a
You're
liberal
literally
narrative,
liberal,
they
dude.
don't need it. They won't go look it up. It's
Dude,
crazy. I'm not a
dude.
Republican either. I'm not a conservative. I'm
You're
my
liberal.
values are more, huh?
You're liberal.
Fuck no.
No, you're liberal. I
I'm
promise.
definitely not a liberal. The last thing you could call me is
I will
liberal.
bet you money that you're a liberal.
I bet you would never ever win that money, and I wouldn't even bet you money on that because
You want to
I'm not a
put money
liberal.
on it, and I'll give
I'm
you the
by far
definition
not a
too.
fucking liberal. I'm by far not a liberal.
No, I promise you, you're a liberal.
Okay, On what legs do you have to stand on with that?
Yeah. Well, liberalism is a very broad ideology. It applies to conservatives in America. It applies to libertarians. It applies to many
No.
different individuals. There's something called the classical liberal. What's considered in America to be a liberal, thank you, I appreciate the boxing gloves, thank you so much, depends on the sense that you're using, right? Some notions of liberal, right, neoliberal, right, or just liberal in general, include Republicans, include you, because you are in support of some social safety net, some regulations within a capitalist economy. Whoa, you're at liberalism.
No, we're actually definitely not. And it was funny. I know you're a liberal. You had a whole creed. You just said a whole liberal pledge of allegiance like that quick. You had it memorized and everything. Definitely
A
not a liberal.
liberal pledge of
Not even fucking
allegiance? When did
close.
I do that?
Dude, you just memorized some shit. Actually, what a liberal is, blah, 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 blah. Like, you just really just gave me
You
a
didn't
whole
listen to a
fucking
single word
free.
I just said.
That shit, you definitely did not
Sweet, I
freestyle that,
appreciate the
bro.
subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You didn't freestyle that one, bro. How many times have you said that shit in the mirror, bro? Every fucking day.
I literally didn't
Proud to
like.
be
I
a
like how
fucking liberal.
these
Nah, I'm not a liberal,
these are
dog. Not even
actually ad
close. I'm an
hominems.
American.
These are
I'm an
actually ad
American.
hominems.
I'm
And do you want to watch
American.
the video?
Certain dates echo
You said
Appreciate the hand
it's
art. Thank you so much.
okay.
including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault. Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory.
Thank you for the hand art. Appreciate it, Robin.
December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021. On that day, I was not only Vice President-elect, I was also a United States Senator. And I was here at the Capitol that morning at a classified hearing.
She said it, so
with fellow members.
we don't need to watch the rest. You heard it right?
And he didn't watch the rest. And even the
Literally,
fact,
she already said
even the
it.
fact, even the fact alone that she compared it,
Do you want me to?
even
Okay, so now she
compared
compared.
it.
Oh,
No. I didn't say now.
oh.
Now you didn't want to watch the rest of the
Oh,
video.
well,
I didn't say
do you
now.
want me to watch the rest? I'll literally play the rest.
Play the rest. Play the rest. I'll mute again.
It's going to be nothing. Is it going to play?
Senate Intelligence Committee. Hours later, the gates of the Capitol were breached. I had left, but my thoughts immediately turned not only to my colleagues, but to my staff, who had been forced to seek refuge in our office, converting filing cabinets into barricades.
That's it.
But that was not.
Yeah, so like you literally lied. You lied about what she said. Oh, send a guest request back, bro. Send a guest request back. You just got to call everyone. In the meantime, everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, everyone share the live. Let's try to get to 1,000 shares, y'all. It'll help get it out to more people. You already know. He absolutely just lied there, by the way. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. I don't know what's going on recently, but damn, it's just like, yeah. So, you literally lied.
I didn't lie.
You clearly lied.
You didn't play. No, you lied. You said the video was 10 minutes and you only played 3 minutes.
No, that was a different video. I got a video. Literally, it's from a different thing. The other, because that was the clip of it.
Why
Because
didn't you play
this
the whole
was the
10
whole
minutes?
video. This is from Business Insider. The other one was a news. It's a news thing from fucking USA Today. Okay.
Why didn't you watch the whole thing, bro?
Because I did watch the whole thing. I watched the whole clip from Twitter.
That wasn't 10 minutes, bro.
Dude, are you not listening? The 10 minutes was this one. The one from
Yeah,
USA Today. That's a
Why didn't you
news.
watch
It's a news. It's not actually from the clip. It's a news thing. So I was given one that was specifically a clip. You're not listening. And he probably just got another call, bro. There's no way. He's trying to waste your time. I don't know. Maybe he is.
He probably
Oh, he did get another call. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's so wild, dude. Everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you disagree, send a guest request right now. If you want to get it out to more people, share the live. Let's try to get to 1,000 shares, everyone. I appreciate it, everyone. Appreciate it. Send a guest request back. If he doesn't send a guest request back, we're going to go into the next person real quick. We'll give it maybe like 30 seconds, y'all. It's his lawyer? For real, for real. You shouldn't have said that you were at the Capitol in front of 3,000 people. All right, yeah, no, I don't see him in the guest box. I do not see him in the guest box. All right, we are going to go on to the next person. I do not see him in the guest box. All right, yeah, let's go to the next person again. Only send a guest request if you do disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? Are you driving?
I'm not, but I'm in a vehicle, yeah.
Can the person who's driving say hi?
He's kind of working, driving on the road.
Okay, well, I don't believe you then. How could you not be able to say hi real quick just by driving on the road? Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, all. We're just looking for some debates. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, all. Yeah, why are people always driving? Like, yeah. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hey, what's up? I'm 35.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why so? Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Why so?
For the simple fact that he's a businessman and he can't be bought. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that that's unlikely because he's a billionaire and can be bought. But in the simple fact that you got to look at the kind of stuff that he did when he came in. A lot of people was saying he wasn't going to do what he did. And within 100 days, he actually did exactly what he said he was going to do.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
Build a wall. Make Mexico pay for it.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
I'm not going to play golf. I'm never going to play golf. I'm going to be in the White House all the time.
So are you going to say that every president that comes in is not allowed to go out and play golf or go on vacations?
It's his words, not mine.
It doesn't matter. The simple fact is that we live in America, and it's supposed to be about America. You understand that? I don't know.
No. You're saying that he did what he said he did, right?
He
And I'm
did.
telling you, he
He's
didn't.
one of the only presidents we've ever had that has actually did what he said he was going to do within 100 days. He may not have built the wall completely, but that's because the Democrats was fucking stonewalling him every fucking way.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily true, right?
It's not necessarily true, but yet you was here when he was president, and you could see every little time that something happened, Congress was putting him in impeachment proceedings and stuff.
Fly to Hawaii to play golf. I don't know where the president was. He wasn't very far away. Maybe he was playing golf. Obama, it was reported today, played 250 rounds of golf. Obama went golfing every day. Let Obama
What's
go
wrong
play
with that?
golf every day. Obama plays more golf than professional
You're
players.
literally
on the
showing
PGA
me a
Tour.
clip
Play a
of
lot
the
golf. He's
same
played
thing
more
that
than
every
most
president
PGA
does when they
touring
come in.
professionals.
Look at his
How
golf
about the
count.
guy who plays on the
What does
PGA
it matter?
Tour plays? Golf.
You know what he told
more,
Hillary
more.
Clinton when he was coming
Learning
to be
how to chip,
president?
learning how
He
to
said
hit the
he should be
drive, learning how to
showing his
putt.
taxes
I
and
want
stuff.
more. If you become president and you
Are
go
you
to
gonna
the
let me
White
talk?
House, why would you want to leave the White House? When you're in the White House, who the hell wants to play golf? Who wants to leave the White House? How the hell do you leave for 3 weeks to play golf? If I get elected president, I'm going to be in the White House a lot. I'm not leaving. I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to go play golf. And believe me, there won't be time.
Did he do what he said he was going to do?
Are you paid by Democrats to get on here and lie?
No, I'm not paid by anyone but people who send me donations from the chat.
No, I'm not paid by anyone.
Oh, send a guest request back. You gotta. Yo, Thomas, I'll accept you back, man. Send a guest request. You got a call. There's a bit of an echo, but bro thinks I'm paid by the Democrats because I showed that Trump didn't do what he said he was gonna do. That's wild. Honestly, I really wish that they did pay me. If I literally got paid for saying the same shit I say now, fuck yeah. Give me that paycheck. Let's go. Where's my check? So real. Yo, where's my check? Where is my check? I'm serious. I'm concerned. Yo, thank you for the sunglasses. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Dude,
Thomas, where's my money?
dude, my point is that you are on here every single day, and I've seen your lives multiple times with going hard on people that like Trump. Like, what does it matter what Trump is doing or what he ain't doing? He's the only one that's came in and done something, and y'all are like bashing the dude because he says some things that you don't like.
Yeah, because he lies about the election for multiple years
He
after it's
lied about
out,
the
even
election.
though
So
there are
have you
people,
seen? Have you not?
hold up, even though there are people that are appointed by him, judges, that didn't even
Okay.
accept the evidence that was put in front of them because it wasn't
You
sufficient
know
in
why they didn't
overturning the
accept it,
election.
Parker? I mean, you got a brain, dude. You can use it. You know why they didn't accept it? Because they're paid off, dude.
So they're paid off even though they were appointed by Trump? So Trump appointed
So
corrupt
you're telling
judges?
me that nobody is corruptible?
Wait, Thomas, are you telling me that Trump appointed corrupt judges?
I mean, how are you going to sit here and deny the fact that people can be corrupted?
No, yeah, especially the people that were appointed by Trump, right?
Just because Trump appointed them doesn't mean he's God and knows what they're going to do.
Well, no, you're just telling me that there are apparently a lot of Trump appointed judges that were paid off. So
What did
I'm
he
just
tell
asking
Hillary
you,
Clinton?
why did Trump put so many corrupt people into office if he was supposed to drain the swamp?
I mean, he did drain the swamp. Did you not see all the people that
Yeah,
was fired?
what about all the corrupt judges that apparently stole the election from him?
Okay, Trump is not God, and I'm not going to sit here and defend the man and say that everything he says is right because he's not. But here's the question I want to ask you. If you're dying on your deathbed, do you want somebody who's going to lie to you and tell you that you're not dying, or do you want somebody who's going to tell you right off to your face, like, look, dude, you're going to die in the next couple of months. Go out and live your life.
If I'm on my deathbed, it's not a couple months.
You get my point, though. What would you want? Would you want somebody who's going to sugarcoat it and make you think that you're going to be okay?
No. Clearly, I want someone who's being truthful. Right, but you know who's not being truthful? Trump.
How is Trump not being truthful?
I just showed you.
You
Again,
told me
we're gonna
what-
make
but
Mexico pay for it.
He appointed people that didn't end up agreeing with what he was saying. But here's the thing: the vice president was technically allowed to discredit the election, like he said. He even went on Tucker Carlson's podcast and even admitted that they went in and changed that right after he had basically said that was true, that the vice president did have the ability to waive the election.
Yeah, but you want to know something wild? Mike Pence did the rational thing, right? And didn't do it. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Because he was bought out, dude. Are you not dude? There's like 90-something million people in the U.S. right now that support Trump. Do you think that many people would be supporting this dude if there was fucking evidence that he was that bad?
Yeah, because it's come out and you still support him. It's literally like you are still supporting the people that come on my live every single day. They still support him after everything we've seen. It's not like there's one thing. It's not like there's just a few things. There's literally so much you can just fucking throw at the wall, right? It's actually unbelievable.
Dude, have you even watched 1,000 Mules?
2,000 Mules. You don't even know what it's called, bro.
I don't care what the name of it is. I'm just saying, have you watched it?
No, I haven't. I have not watched it.
Okay, you probably should watch it because it literally goes through claims.
I'm gonna watch it because apparently people really want me to watch it.
I mean, you say you want the truth about stuff, you want facts, so go watch it.
Yeah, no, I've literally had friends already that have watched it, have said that it's like literally complete bullshit. They've gone over some of the points with me, right?
Because I believe,
and I have good experience with them to indicate, right, that that's likely true if they've interpreted that, right? But maybe they got something wrong, right? I can go and look at it later, right? And I'll let you know what I think, bruv. Okay?
Yeah, please do, because guess what? There was election fraud. Whether you want to play the victim card and say,
yeah, there was less election fraud in this election than any other U.S. election in history.
That's funny because this election, this specific election, was one of the first times we've actually had multiple states put in mail-in ballots as a